show, and once if Ina Garten is here, because she's my culinary hero. All right, so today is one of those days I wear a tie because we're celebrating the big award show and a one-day only value. What are those? Never know when they're going to pop up, so when you see one, you're watching at just the right time, and you're seeing an item that's going to be represented at the lowest price you'll see for 6 months, and the first one is yummy, crunchy, chocolatey, and perfect. Laurie Shore is here from Mrs. Prindables. Hi, friend.
David.
Good to see you.
So fun to be here.
I am going to swap places with you,
sir.
and come right over on this side and tell everyone we have the spring assortment of apples.
I am so
just
thrilled.
in time for Easter and all your springtime get-togethers, because you know what? Tuesday is March 1st.
Can you believe it?
I cannot understand how January and February evaporated, okay? Not that I'm complaining, because that usually means snow, and the faster that gets out of here, the happier I am. But I will say these are all beautiful treat-sized spring-covered apples. Let's first show what the apples are coated with, and then we'll get into the offer and when they ship and the whole 9 yards.
My word, and you can, as I'm talking, you can start thinking, do you want 20 of these apples or 10? And there's a great value depending on what you pick. Let me go ahead and take a close-up look at one of these. So each of these apples come individually wrapped. We took them out of the wrapping, so this is what you can see up close and personal. Inside this apple, caramel apple is an apple fresh from the orchard. We dunk it right before it ships out to you in that homemade buttery caramel, and you can see it kind of oozing through the toppings there. And then we covered it in roasted peanuts and party drops. Those colorful drops, candy-coated milk chocolate. Yum. So peanuts, chocolate, caramel, and crisp, juicy apples.
Well, it is lovely. Now, you're going to choose to have these delivered either immediately or the week of March the 14th, which means they will arrive before Easter. Now, the second choice you'll make, do you want 10 of these or do you want 20 of these? And if you go with 20, that's when the savings really start to pile up, because we've got to buy more, save more today. If you buy the 20-piece count, Laurie, you're going to save $14 with our buy more, save more.
Love it.
And you're getting these at the lowest price you're going to see for 6 months. Now, it is probably unlikely that you will see these exact apples back on the air if they sell out today, because these were created just for springtime.
Exactly.
Next spring, we may do a different spring configuration. So it's important to know that while items like this that are one day only value could come back in the future, this one probably, I can't imagine, probably would if we sell it out, because it's going to be one of those situations where it's a specialty kind of seasonal apple. Now, every apple comes individually bagged, and you'll get some little self-adhesive to-from tags, so you can give these to teachers and Sunday school workers and all those folks that you really enjoy. But I will tell you, if you're thinking about having this delivered immediately, we are more limited in that choice, Laurie.
Good to know.
So it's important to know if you want this, now's the time to be on the line for it. Can we quick show the box?
I would love to. I mean, how many times have you lifted up 20 gourmet caramel apples in one box? So if you pick the buy more, save more opportunity, this is what will come to your door. We had so much fun, David, thinking about all the ways that we could use these kinds of apples, and we went kind of crazy all over this table. We took just 10 for this platter in front of me. So if you want to entertain,
this is 10 apples cut up.
10 apples.
That's only 10.
Can you believe it right there?
Wow.
Then we took another 10 next to us and kind of showed you different ways to gift it. So if you pick the 20, you can serve a large party at your house. It can be for Easter, a birthday party, any kind of gathering you have coming up. If you want to gift these, we had so much fun putting them in Easter baskets or cutting up one here. And this is a total of another 10 for 20 all over the table.
I couldn't wait. I'm already eating.
Good. Isn't
it
good? The roasted
and you know what's
peanuts?
great about this is you get the wonderful Granny Smith apple.
Yeah.
You get the wonderful buttery soft caramel. Then you get all those crunchy peanuts. And then what we call the party drops.
Yeah.
Hashtag party drops. Okay. Hashtag don't drop at the party. Okay. So these are little chocolate pieces that are candy coated, that are dotted all over the apple. Now, if you want these delivered immediately, I have 1,200 in the 10 count and 800 in the 20 count. We have a few more to go around for the March 14th, but remember, that's also more popular, and that's the delivery right before Easter. So it's important to know if you want to get these, today is the only day you're going to find them at this price. If any of these are left over at the end of the day, we'll offer them again, but you're going to see, look at that QVC price.
Yeah.
Jumps way back up to $44 and $71. If you get them today, you're seeing the lowest price you're going to see for 6 months. This is an amazing set of apples. You know and love Mrs. Prindables. They've been here longer than I have at QVC, and I've been here 22 years. Good grief. So it's a great opportunity. for you to be able to enjoy these classic gourmet apples. Look at the generous coatings.
Isn't that wonderful? So, I mean, it really is about that nostalgic caramel apple of your youth, but improved with super fresh, super delicious ingredients. And because this is the first time ever that we've had a buy more, save more opportunity during spring, this is a unique opportunity to really kind of be a little bit decadent with these gourmet caramel apples. As far as gifts and serving, we pick colors that are so appropriate for spring and Easter, but hopefully appropriate for any kind of celebration that you have coming up, even if you just want to treat your family around the kitchen counter, maybe after a great meal. So it's all about that value and the sheer quantity that you have an option to pick from. We want to remind you, isn't it delicious?
It is really good. I had to wash mine down because I was over here enjoying a few more extra pieces. Now, let me also remind you that this is shipping immediately or the week of 3/14. Hard to believe Tuesday is March 1st. We're going to be very, very busy into spring here very shortly. So this is your chance to go ahead and lock in your apples. Maybe you're not going to see your family for Easter this year. You like to send these using our bill to ship to option. This is a really great chance for us to send these anywhere in the continental U.S. and we'll send the bill to you. So it works out beautifully this way. Take advantage of it. It is a wonderful set of apples, M50568. A lot of you are already on the line dialing in, and you may want to go to QVC.com and that mobile app to place your order because we're getting very busy. Now, take a look here. This is 20 apples, all individually bagged, and in the box, this is what lands on your doorstep.
Exactly. We wanted to show this because it's super fresh when it arrives, so put them in the fridge. That's where you want to keep them for up to 3 weeks until you plan to use them. Take them out 45 minutes or so before you plan to cut into them because you want the toppings to be room temperature and melt in your mouth good. But it's all about, for a rare opportunity, having so many caramel apples that you can get creative with. I mean, if this is for a birthday party coming up, wouldn't this be amazing? Or if it's even just going in those Easter baskets. I was walking around the stores looking for stuff for my 10-year-old, my 4-year-old, and I feel like, you know, they're still pretty young, but I feel like I've done it all already.
Well, sure, and you're looking for something a little different and something out of the ordinary.
Exactly.
I'll tell you now, we've taken orders for 700 sets of apples. You're looking at a wonderful one-day only value price. It is only available today and only while supplies last. If we sell this out today, or even if we have any left over at the end of the day, lowest price you're going to see for 6 months. So it is not going to be this price after today for at least a minimum of 6 months. And that is if we're able to even bring it back in at all. So don't miss out on your opportunity. These are perfect for springtime. They're bright, they're colorful, they're cheerful. They look like Easter eggs all over the outside of that apple.
It's true, like mini Easter eggs. And again, we've come up with a new flavor that we're really excited about. It's that caramel that starts with the layering. And then these roasted peanuts that are just delicious. And then those candy-coated party drops that cover it all as well. So you get that combination of chocolate with the peanuts, the caramel, and that tangy, sweet Granny Smith apple at the core.
And, yes, ma'am?
And I also wanted to remind you, we didn't show this up here. Keep these in mind as place markers for that holiday meal that you have coming up. I think this would be a great way to put someone's name, know where they need to sit, and then they get to take a favor with them.
So delicious and chewy. All right. So, be on the line for these.
Yes.
We are 10 or 20 piece count, $14 with the buy more, save more on that 20 piece count, and of course, shipping immediately or the week of 3/14. Laurie, thanks for being a part of our big award show today.
David.
Good to see you. All righty. Now, we're going to check in with our Mary, who looks gorgeous today. Look at her.
This whole